You do? Then don't keep me waiting. This could be a breakthrough. Why? What does that have to do with anything? In fact, alcohol is known to have purifying properties when applied to wounds, for example. So it should be helping with whatever is wrong with him. Interesting. Now that I think about it, it makes sense. It does put the body into imbalance, causing vomiting and headaches next day. Anyway, I'm afraid there's nothing that could make old Goban give up the booze. I don't think I've ever seen him sober, and I've been here a while now. You should talk to Dura. Maybe he'll have an idea for how to talk some sense into his old man. And one more thing. May I ask, where did you get the information about the cure? You found a druid? A real live druid? Where is he? You have to tell me everything. Ah, I understand. You don't want to put him at risk. That's admirable. Thank you. And good luck with Goban. You're going to need it.
Fish would sooner start barking. Nate, are you serious? Maybe you're right. Maybe the old man needs to stop guzzling so much booze. But if that's the case, then there's no helping him. Because he just won't stop. Damn bastard. I'll tell Heber there's no sense in preparing any more herbs. If it's about alcohol, there's no point wasting any more of his time. Aye, sure. As soon as I get a permit to go down to the village. But it will end the same way as usual. We'll scream at each other, and then go our separate ways. Until the next time. Yeah, I have to get back to work. Thanks for your help.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope. Huh, that's surprising. But good. Very good. He's been a drunk for as long as I can remember. He keeps saying he'll stop, but he never does. At least not for long. The name's Firkus, and I assume you already know that I'm the quartermaster here. Now, state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see. Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And this makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he? If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with someone well above my pay grade. And that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. And let me guess. If you have friends among the knights, then you'll be wanting to talk to the captain, right? Well, that ain't happening anytime soon. Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there? Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home. First of all, you have to prove yourself trustworthy and capable. I can't let just anyone into the captain's quarters. He's a very busy man, you see. I don't want to waste his time. We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Seems like the problem lies in the old cemetery. As far as I know, the fog hasn't reached it yet. You could go there and find out what's happening. There is a local legend about a dark druid named Slaughter, that was it. He was a necromancer rumored to be able to raise the dead and make them do his bidding. It's quite an old legend, though, so unless he managed to raise himself from the dead, I doubt he's behind this. It's old. From what I've heard, it even predates the Horns of the South. The keepers and the people from the village below used to bury their dead there, but after the flood, it's been pretty much abandoned. Yeah, damn druids. They flooded a village of innocent people just to show everyone they're still in power. Fat lot of good it did them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad we got rid of them. The things they could do were unnatural. After you leave the keep, just turn left and then stay on the road. Here, I'll mark it on the map for you. The captain forbade anyone from leaving the keep, so I couldn't. And truth be told, I didn't particularly want to. We don't get many recruits, and you're, well... Your words, not mine. Good. Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem. And there's another blow to our already decimated garrison. Peace be with them. Do I want to know how they died? I understand. Thank you. I knew that sooner or later someone would come here with this. The thefts haven't stopped. Yes, I know that. I've already heard all about it from both the pissed-off veterans and the confused refugees. It's not easy for me to admit, but nobody, including me, really knows what's going on. It looks like we screwed up majorly. But I see you've already decided to get involved in this mess. You're not even from here. Great. That's just what we needed. There's no way I can dissuade you, is there? But maybe a fresh perspective is exactly what we need. You should start with those who got robbed. Heffen, Finley, and Ron. There are also the refugees. You should talk to them too. Come back to me only if you find solid proof. I mean it. We can't afford to hang another innocent. Shit, she's right. We're not even sure that man had anything to do with the thefts. I'll get Tiernan to do something about it. That man's body dangling right next to the village can only make this entire situation even worse. That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking on that. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they're sworn to stay here till the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People here are trying to rest in peace, damn it. You'll have to forgive them. They're a little disoriented. Waking up like this is like coming out of a thick fog you've been wandering through for days on end. Dulls your senses, clouds your mind. Terrible for coordination. My name's Huardok, and I'm the keeper of this place. I look after the dead, or at least try to. It used to be much easier where they stayed in one place. Now I need to keep making sure they don't stray too far from the cemetery. But I'm not complaining. A little exercise is good for the body. Dead, alive, what's the difference? I am here. I always have been, and I always will be, until the day I'm released from my service. Truth be told, I'm not quite sure. Has it been a long time since the wave came and swallowed the village? That was when people stopped coming here. It's like the sea washed away the memory of this place as well. I don't remember much of what happened afterwards. I must have fallen asleep for a while. I know everything that happens here. If you're looking for some juicy gossip, Becca from the third row south still has no idea where her husband is. They were supposed to be buried together, you see, but he never showed up. The scoundrel. Everyone here thinks he got remarried and chose to rest with his second wife. Not me. I think he probably got eaten. Oh, that would be Master. He's been at his experiments again, I'm afraid. Getting the folks around here all agitated. Putting them back to sleep again is going to be such a chore. Master is Master. He commands the dead. I don't know much else. I'm here to serve, not to ask questions. Dunno. Usual. Glowing chalk, candles, and dead bodies. I even saw some new faces recently, but they didn't stay long. It might be. Do you think it's odd that I don't seem to know that? Maybe I forgot. My memory is not what it used to be. You want me to betray his trust that easily? We barely know each other. I wouldn't tell you even if I could. He promised to bring back my family. Truth be told, it's been so long that I'm not sure it's even possible anymore. But I'm happy where I am. The dead need company too, you know. The folks here were forsaken by the living. At least I can make sure they're not lonely. Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory of those who came before us should be preserved. I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins for the upkeep of the cemetery, of course. It's constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears. Bless you, kind stranger. Those old bones are not what they used to be. Here, just take the key. Be careful, though. There's evil dwelling in those crypts. Oh, and I hope I don't need to remind you not to rob any graves. It's terribly rude, and I'd rather not deal with the complaints.
Careful there. Try not to step in the array. It's advanced magic. Very fragile. Me? Of course not. Slafter would be at least 300 years old. Why would you even ask that? Necromancy. Ugh. Such a strong word. I do dabble in the dark arts, yes, but I wouldn't call myself that. That is a gross simplification. I am conducting valuable research. And yes, I do get rid of vermin and give their sorry existence some actual meaning. Posthumously, but, well, as they say, better late than never, right? Don't tell me you care about the lives of a few bandits. I don't enjoy it either. It's messy, and it takes up far too much time that could better be devoted to my research. Think about it this way. Those people who brought others so much misery could end up bettering the lives of everyone. I've made some tremendous breakthroughs. I know people fear this kind of magic, but it creates so many new possibilities. It could change the meaning of life and death. Give those who died prematurely more time with their loved ones. We could learn to live without the fear of dying. We could treat death not like an end, but like a new beginning. I am not desecrating anything. It's just meat. There's nothing sacred about it in the first place. It starts decaying the moment you die. I'm merely prolonging its usefulness. And I've made some tremendous breakthroughs. Merely an adept of the darker arts. Slafter was a real necromancer. Fascinating man. Way ahead of his time.